Strangers in the night, enchanting broomsticks, warlocks at first sight. What were the chances we'd be sharing bats and recipes or brews? Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo, little jazz note. Come on in. Today's recipe is very involved. Apple
butter. We'll just get started. You'll have to pardon the fridge because it's doing its thing now. So I have 6 apples here. Use whatever you'd like. A lot of people are very finicky about what kind of apples they like to use. I've got 3 of these Cosmic Crisp apples. I got these just because of the name. I wanted to know what was so cosmic about them. I had one. Just tasted like a regular apple. And I've got 3 Golden Delicious because they were the cheapest. So I'm going to start with 6 apples. You can take the skins off if you'd like. I'm going to leave them on and I'm going to get them diced. That's 6 apples. That's how much it filled up the Dutch oven. Alright, now we're going to add the sugars. In total, I want 1 cup. A lot of different people will use different ratios, so if you want to use it the way I do, you're more than welcome to. However, you can mix it up whichever way you want. So, regular sugar, ¼ cup. Brown sugar, ½ cup. Some of this has rockified, so this isn't more than ½ cup. Just couldn't pack it in here nicely. And ¼ cup maple syrup. Going to use ¼ cup of lemon juice. A real lemon would be preferable. I don't have any of those. So this is what I've got. And if you've got a real lemon, some zest would be nice as well. Nutmeg. One teaspoon. Cinnamon. 1 tablespoon. If you have the real stuff, the sticks, you can go ahead and use those. I don't know how many you would have to use though. Vanilla. So maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons. I don't know. Now this, just what I like to use. Some star anise. If you are not a fan of black licorice, then you can go ahead and just forget this. I'm just going to pop 1 in there. It's really not going to make it taste black licorice-y, but I do like the depth that it gives some recipes. A little salt, not a lot. That was maybe a pinch. And then I'm just going to give this a stir. The lid is going on, and then this is going to go on the stove top on the lowest setting for about 12 hours. And then I'm going to give it a little mixy-poo every couple of hours. So this has been going for 2 hours. It's been simmering on the lowest heat I can get it at. They're already very mushy. I could blend them now, but it's very late. This is just going to keep going for at least another 6 to 8 hours. Alright, so she's been going low and slow for about 10 hours. And we have a apple mush soup. Alright, so quick stir. I'm going to find that little star anise and pick that out. If you're using real cinnamon sticks, you'll want to pick those out. And I'm going to use a handy dandy hand blender, a handy blender, to blend this. If you don't have one and you've got one of these fancy food processor things, you, by all means, you can do it all in that, but we're gonna blitz her all up. I will spare you that part. Here she is after being all blended up, so it's nice and smooth. At this point, once you've got it looking like this, give it a taste, see if it needs anything else that you might like in it. I'm not adding anything else. It tastes delicious. So now I'm just going to continue cooking this down without the lid, maybe an hour or two, so that this thickens up a bit, because it is a bit on the runny side. So this simmered, and I say simmer light, very lightly. This was on the lowest setting, and it was still very bubbly the whole way through. 2.5 hours, and it's been cooling for 10. That's so delicious. All I have to do now is get these into some jars. If you're a professional canner, I am not. I'm just gonna throw them in some mason jars. Keep one in the fridge, the rest in the freezer. It won't last long enough to go bad. This is what we've got. This is 1/2 cup per jar. Apple butter. This shit's delicious. Oh. I've got some warm maple pecan cornbread and some apple butter. Okay, yeah, this stuff is great. You should try it. It's just apples and sugar, really. Delicious. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
Crushed it.